Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're ready to join me on my trip to San Juan, let's go. My cousin and I landed in San Juan, Puerto Rico for a girls trip and decided to stay at the luxury boutique hotel OLV 55, which is an adults only accommodation in the Condado area of San Juan. Upon arrival, we met with our concierge, Angelis, who welcomed us with multiple coquito shots, which were absolutely delicious. I've never tasted a better coquito. Then we headed up to our room, which was ready, even though we arrived at 10 o'clock in the morning, which is very unusual because check-in is at 4 p.m. For our stay, I booked the gallery suite with balcony, which is one of the only rooms in the 55 hotel that has 2 queen-size beds, as most of the other rooms only have 1 king-sized bed. As you can see, the room is glamorous. Beautiful modern decor with leather and brass accents that just gives a luxurious feel to the entire room. The bespoke bathroom is amazing. It has a rainfall shower head and jets with dual vanity sinks, all with a complete marble interior. And of course, we had our own private balcony to sit down and relax. Angelis gave us a bottle of Prosecco as a gift for our room that we definitely indulged in. Thank you again, Angelis. After settling in and checking out the room, we decided to take an Uber ride to Veijo, San Juan, which is about a 10-minute drive from the hotel. They do offer a Veijo San Juan walking tour that lasts for a couple of hours if you're interested in having a guided tour of the city. However, my cousin and I were feeling adventurous and decided to go for a stroll, take a look around, and just check out restaurants, stores, the historical architecture, and just get an overall vibe of the place. While we were in Old San Juan, we stopped in Cayo, Caribe, which was one of our favorite restaurants during the trip. We both had a margarita, tacos de pescado, tacos de camarones y totones. All were perfectly cooked. They were delicious, probably the best food that I would say that we had. Since we were out pretty early, it was about 11 o'clock in the morning, the streets were pretty quiet, but there was still a lot of activity going on. You can hear music playing in the background from different stores. You can see the vendedores selling piraguas. Some of them are selling souvenirs, unas bolsas y carteras, which are basically purses, wallets. If you're from New York, you know that you can find that on Canal Street. When you're in Puerto Rico, I guess you go to Old San Juan. After exploring Old San Juan for several hours, we decided to head back to the hotel, rest, freshen up, and then head out to La Placita de Santurce. We visited Aguardiente and Orale, which are 2 popular bars everyone seems to go to. We had some margaritas. My cousin did a little hookah. We listened to music, watched people dance, and just chilled for the night. We had a late start the next morning since we got in around 3 o'clock in the morning. So we decided to relax, open that bottle of Prosecco I told you about, and then went out for brunch. We ended up at Bistro Cafe, where the portion sizes are way too much for one person. So we ended up splitting one meal and taking the rest home before we headed out to the beach. Isla Verde Beach is within walking distance of Bistro Cafe, so we were able to get there pretty quickly. When we arrived, the weather wasn't ideal for lounging. It kept drizzling on and off, the sun didn't come out like we needed it to, and the water was cold, so we were a little disappointed. However, we decided to wait it out, and when the sun finally came out, we were able to really enjoy ourselves. We sunbathed, we took some nice pictures, jumped in the water a little bit, and really just relaxed. After soaking up some sun, we got ready for dinner at Itae Rooftop and Lounge. The rooftop has a beautiful skyline view of San Juan at night and is a popular destination, so reservations are recommended. I think my cousin and I were still pretty full from the food we ate at Bistro Cafe, so I ended up getting the Eter salad, and my cousin had the Angus beef sweet plantain rolls, and we called it a night. For brunch the next morning, we headed up to Arya Rooftop to see the beautiful view of the city and the Condado Lagoon. We had mimosas with our breakfast. I had the lemon ricotta pancakes, which were delicious. My cousin had the avocado toast, and then we went up to the private deck, which is only for guests of the hotel. Further up the deck, there is a second set of stairs that leads to the jacuzzi, which is where my cousin spent most of her time while on the rooftop. It has an excellent view, the water is nice and warm, and being that we were two of the only people on the rooftop, it was completely quiet and felt exclusive. Here I am in the jacuzzi. I know it's kind of hard for me to get video and capture myself at the same time while I'm behind the camera recording, but I felt super cute, so I had to get a shot of myself. We did go for a little swim in the pool and took a couple of pictures by the waterfall, but you know us girls was not trying to get our hair wet, so we didn't do too much. After lounging on the deck, we grabbed some drinks at the Rooftop Bar and then headed back downstairs to our room to get ready for our appointment at the Cloud Spa in Gallery Plaza. We booked a 50-minute relaxation massage and the Kailani journey, which gives you access to the saltwater mineral bath, the steam room, and rain showers. The massage was $110 and the Kailani journey is $45. When going on vacation, I always like to end my trips with a spa treatment. I think it's a great way to relax and rejuvenate my body after running around and doing various activities. And here is a view of the rainfall showers. I suggest you use this after being in the saltwater mineral bath or being in the steam room to wash off any salt water or sweat from being in the steam room.
In the steam room, we can't breathe. Our faces are melting off. They look cute though.
For our last night in San Juan, Puerto Rico, we decided to go back to Veijo, San Juan to check out a couple restaurants, bars, and nightlife that were recommended to us from the locals. Our first stop was Cayo Caribe because it was our favorite restaurant throughout the whole trip. I ended up having the mofongo with shrimp, and my cousin had steak with risotto. After that, we headed out to La Factoria, which is a place that has bars inside of bars and where people go to do salsa dancing. And the next morning, we had to wake up bright and early for our flight. We had an amazing time in San Juan. I know that it won't be our last time. We will definitely be coming back. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today and watching my video. I would love it if you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And of course, I'll see you next time. Bye!